Alright, so yesterday we did Ken Griffey Jr.'s debut, and clearly if you saw the video, the man did not perform exactly how we were expecting him to. So today, we're going to do Bo's debut. I have never used him before, I've only used him in moments. One thing I do have to say is, his little stance, or the way he loads up to hit a pitch, it's so weird in the game, and I find it so distracting at times to actually hit with him, just because he like turns his body fully towards the catcher and then unloads and just tries to crush the ball, which is great and amazing. Now, we do have Ken Griffey Jr. hitting second. I haven't sold him yet, even though I'm not convinced the dude is a stud. But anyways, if you do end up enjoying today's content, make sure you hit that like button and red subscribe button, and also follow me on all social medias at BladeMiss if you haven't already. Now, Bichette, first at bat, I'm pretty sure we're facing Orel Hershiser. I'm not 100% sure. I think this is Steven Strasburg actually. And Bichette got a pitch right down the middle, couldn't do anything with it. Frank Thomas came along, hit a solo shot, and then Chipper Jones said, I'll hit a solo shot too. So right now, if you ask me who's better between Frank Thomas and Ken Griffey Jr., I'm going to say Frank Thomas. You ask me who's better between Ken Griffey Jr. and Chipper Jones, I'm going to say Chipper Jones, honestly speaking. I'm even picking the pitchers over Ken Griffey Jr. The kid is, I think, 0 for 4 or 0 for 5 now in his last 4 at-bats or 5 at-bats for us, which is not exactly the start I was expecting for Ken Griffey Jr. right here. I'm not sure if you guys want to count this as Bo's first base hit, because it does count as a hit in the game, even though I'm not even sure if in real life that would be considered a hit. I'm not sure it would be considered a fielder's choice either, because they got nobody out, so it might just be a hit after all. Regardless, we went ahead, got a base hit down the line with Joe Morgan, gonna stretch that into a double, drive 2 runs in, and we got a pretty comfortable 4-0 lead right now, so we're feeling pretty good. Now hitting for us is our cap, Joe Random. We didn't change his name, and he's gonna throw a pitch in the dirt, and his catcher is gonna do a great job of blocking it, but then throws the ball away. And as soon as he throws the ball away, my man said, yo, I can't play this game no more. I'm literally frustrated right now. You got 4 runs, go on to your next game. So I said, that's a little too short. That's way too short to actually make a video and call that Bo's debut. So we're going into his second debut, and look at that. We got 92 overall. Orel Hershiser making his debut as well. I'm pretty sure he pitched in the last game, so that was part 1 of his debut. This is part 2, and Bichette unable to get that ground ball, but it makes sense because that ground ball was well hit with Tony Gwynn. He wouldn't be able to gun him out regardless, even if he played it, I believe. Now, runner on third base, his Ken Griffey Jr. is going to go ahead and hit a shot to center field. Mike Trout comes under it, and then he throws home. But unfortunately, that runner is a little too quick, and Mike Trout doesn't have the greatest arm in the world. Bichette, he's going to hit a hard hit line drive, but right at the shortstop, so unable to get anything done. And then Ken Griffey Jr., we're looking for his first base hit, and I was so disappointed that his first base hit was a late jam double the other way. I said, wow, that is not fitting at all for the kid's first base hit with us to be that kind of base hit. Unfortunately, we're not even able to drive him in when he gets to third base. So that was a wasted opportunity to get his first run scored. And now we're heading to the top of the second where it's a 1-1 count. He's gonna hit a shot in the gap. Hopefully this one bounces off the wall, because I'm not trying to go ahead and stretch this into a triple if I misplay it. Luckily for us, it bounced off the wall, and then with the pitcher hitting, he's gonna hit a ground ball to Joe Morgan, who's gonna field it cleanly for the final out of the inning, preventing a run from scoring and getting us out of that inning. Now it's Tony Gwynn's turn, and I told you guys, Tony Gwynn for me is a cheat code. He almost made an amazing diving play to rob Tony Gwynn of a base hit, but luckily for us, he didn't. And then with Mike Trout, I kid you not, there was a fly in my eye or something. I don't know why I swung so late at that fastball, even though I was most likely sitting fastball the entire time. And then Joe Morgan, even though he does have great speed, he's unable to get there, unable to even get an animation there, to be honest with you all. And then Ken Griffey Jr. for my opponent, he's 2 for 2. So if he's debuting Ken Griffey Jr., well, he's not 2 for 2, he's 1 for 1, considering the other one was a sac fly. But if he's debuting Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey Jr. is looking nice for him. Next thing you know, Frank Thomas tries to make that basket catch, or not basket catch, but over the shoulder catch, unable to, but it's fine because we got Joe Morgan there. And then Orel Hershiser, he's been ripping as a pitcher, is able to get himself another base hit. Bo's turn to maybe get himself a base hit, and I swing over the top of a curveball. Ken Griffey Jr. is coming in, and Ken Griffey Jr. hits a 2-run shot. and I'm like, oh snap, Ken Griffey Jr.'s first official base hit for us is a 2-run shot that gives us the lead. Now that is what I like to see. And then Frank Thomas has been on fire for us, literally on fire for us. So that's great to see. Joe Morgan now, Frank Thomas at first. He's gonna swing a little late. I thought we barreled it up still, but unfortunately just got under it a tad too much to actually get the solo or the solo shot, I should say. I was gonna say extra bases, but I really wanted a solo shot right there. And then we got Bo showing off his range, showing a little bit of the leather right there, getting an easy ground ball. Frank Thomas up to hit. He hits the solo shot, so I'm back in the pressure. I'm like, damn, I can't even hold the lead for once in my life, because every time I do get one, I give it right up. So Tony Gwynn hitting for us, 1-1 count, bottom of the 4th. He's gonna go ahead and hit himself a solo shot. So Tony Gwynn is the GOAT of this team. I'm telling you guys, Tony Gwynn is a GOAT. Bo's up next, bottom of the 5th, leading it off. He's gonna get his first official base hit, where it's a ground ball right back up the middle. And then it's the kid. So the kid's 2 for 2 magically today. Next thing you know, the kid hits a no-doubt home run. And I'm like, that's the kid I'm talking about. But why are you doing this in Bo Bichette's debut? Why couldn't you do this in your own debut? You literally stole the spotlight from Bo and basically gave it all to yourself. What kind of selfish, greedy player does that? But as you guys can see, we were ripping with everybody except for Chipper Jones, Joe Morgan, and Mike Trout. Orel Hershiser even got a base hit himself, which was pretty cool to see. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video. Hit that like button and that subscribe button, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.